we had a dilemma today. I almost joined a boxing gym today, but I didn't. And you're probably asking, why not? And it's not that I didn't want to box. I do. I truly do want to box. But right now, like I said, my main goal is hitting 10K. I have the money. I have the money to box, but I do have a vehicle right now that I'm getting fixed, and I feel like choosing to fix that vehicle before I start boxing would make the most sense. Either I can use that money to start boxing now, or I would just get the car fixed and then I can box, you know, I can start boxing on the first officially. I can drop in for a few classes, $25 here, $25 here. I can do that instead of trying to make the payment now, because today is July 1st, 2026. So in order to get started, in order to have a membership at the gym, you have to pay on the first. But I didn't pay today. I didn't pay today because I chose to make sure that my car is taken care of before I try to box. It wouldn't make sense for me to, drive to the boxing gym, drive to work, come back home, and be thinking about my car maybe not making it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I drive a 2002 Honda Accord. Me and my car are damn near the same age, if not older. That car is probably older than me, to be honest, but it works. It gets me from point A to point B, so I got to take care of it before I choose to, get into this hobby of boxing. So right now, I'm just protecting my financial momentum. I'm not being scary with my money. I'm being strategic, because you don't get to your first 10K on accident. I'm telling you, bro, you don't do that shit on accident. So right now, I framed it as delaying gratification instead of, chasing instant gratification. I'm on TikTok. I posted a few videos on TikTok, me going to my first boxing class, and things of that nature. And to be honest, I felt a bit pressured to go ahead and start today, but I had to realize, bro, I just paid rent like a few hours ago. So me spending 125 on top of that, then having to get boxing shoes. You see what I'm saying? Like, it adds up quick. So I was just like, you know what, chill. I can wait until August 1st. Or like I said, I can do a few drop-in classes beforehand, because I know that boxing is something that basically it's a commitment. You know what I'm saying? So if I get into it, I want to get into it wholeheartedly, knowing that I'm not going to miss a day, or I'm not going to end up missing any payments. You know what I'm saying? Because essentially I felt like I bit off more than I can chew. Even though it is $125, only $125, you got to factor in everything else that comes with boxing. So, I still have my gym membership. I'll probably still hit the gym and stuff until then, but, a few drop-in classes. But right now, it's about keeping my momentum. The job that I'm at right now, I'm getting paid $22 an hour, bro. So, within one day, I'll probably have about, I'll make about 130. So that will cover the month of boxing, but I have other expenses too. So, just because I have it, and that's one thing I learned, just because I have it doesn't mean I have to spend it, especially right away. So I'll stack it. Actually, I think this month will probably be the best month to go ahead and at least stack 3 or 4, even 6 months worth of boxing classes. Because if I can go ahead and stack that and just put that money to the side, the following months I wouldn't even have to worry about, that 125 coming out of my account. So I think that's probably the route that I'm gonna take, because I really want to be in boxing for the longevity. I want to be in boxing for, just to strengthen my mental capacity, because of course it has its health benefits. I do need to get my body fat percentage down, and things of that nature. But I feel like it's one of those hobbies that, it requires discipline, it requires commitment, it requires digging deeper and getting to understanding yourself on a more spiritual level. So I feel like that will help when it comes time to start the business. And, if I'm gonna do that, I want to do it wholeheartedly. already. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm not saying that I can't afford boxing. It's just not the time to do it now. Like I said, this upcoming month, like the month of August, I know I'm gonna have to get another vehicle fixed. And I'll just say this too, just to be completely transparent along with the boxing aspect. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was almost about to finance a vehicle. I was almost about to finance a vehicle myself. And not only that, it was an older vehicle. It was a 2004 Honda Accord. It looks a bit better. It drives a bit better. I could have bought it cash, but I'm like, you know what? Let me just finance it instead. But after, looking at the car, I'm like, I don't know. I don't think this is it. And not just looking at it like physically, but, running the numbers, and looking at what problems may occur in the future. I'm just like, Cam, this wouldn't be a smart decision. So that's one thing I also just throw in here while I'm at it. You're gonna be tempted. You're gonna be tempted to, as you're stacking. Let me just say this: as you're stacking your money, you're gonna hit a certain number in your account, and you're gonna feel like, oh, maybe I can get this car, or maybe it's time to go ahead and get this apartment, or maybe it's time to start just helping family. But you gotta realize, like, it may not be that time. Just because you have it doesn't mean you need to spend it, especially right away. And you get that from me. I'm gonna say it again. Just because you have it doesn't mean you need to spend it right away. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, money is a tool to be used, but you don't have to use it right away. And you don't have to use it just because you have it. And that's a trap. You know what I'm saying? And I almost financed a vehicle, but today I just realized, like, with me wanting the box, my birthday is, I believe, about 87 days from today. You know what I'm saying? I want to have something to show for it, not just, a vehicle I'm financing. Because that can change at any time. If I lose my job, you know what I'm saying? Like, the payments are still due. Even though the full coverage insurance would be about $150 and the payments on the vehicle would be about $150. I have a credit score of about 710 plus. So it's like, I could afford it, but does it make sense? Just because I have it doesn't mean I need to spend it. So without getting too off topic, bro, I almost joined a boxing gym today, but I think I'm gonna wait until I build up some more capital, stack a few more checks, just so I can join from a position of strength, get the right gloves I need, get the right equipment, get the shoes that I need, and be able to make it to the gym without worrying about my vehicle, giving out on me, because I bought that car maybe 10 months ago. I can't really tell you when I bought it, but I haven't had it for 4 years. So it's like, I just got to ride it until the wheels fall off. And, boxing is going to come. And boxing is always going to be there. The coaches, he's always going to be there. It's boxing gyms everywhere. So it's not like I'm missing out. It's just more so that I'm not starting when I really wanted to start, but it's okay. Like, my main goal is to getting 10K. Once I hit 10K, I will feel a lot more comfortable, with investing in myself, $125 a month for boxing. So anyway, your boy Cameron Mitchell is out. If y'all have any questions, or if y'all want to see like any different types of videos, or if I need to talk about a different subject, let me know. I'm open to all ideas. I'm here for y'all. So yeah, see y'all later.